That's the sound neighbors of the Sportsland shooting range wake up to. Homeowners who live within 100 feet from the Dededo range share their concerns during a roundtable discussion held by the Guam Attorney General's Office Thursday.
This is my family's property, okay? My house is right here. We own all this land here, okay? So what happens if a straight bullet comes and hits me and I die? Who's responsible?
The 2-hour-long discussion, including a back and forth between those who feel unsafe with the range and those who feel safer with it.
You guys probably know the most the crime rate on Guam, the severe crime rate on women. This shooting range provides a safe environment for people like me to practice proper gun handling.
Use your firearm.
Yes, and now without that, what happens to me if an intruder comes in and I die?
The island's only outdoor shooting range forced to close its doors last week after their business license renewal application was not approved.
The reason why we're stopping it is because there's a school there, and there's a road there, and there's a subdivision there.
While the shooting range remained dormant for over 20 years, government officials noting now there is a public safety concern as the topography has changed. The Department of Land Management granted a zone variance over 40 years ago for the agriculturally zoned area as there was only one residential home nearby at the time. Still, the shooting range's new owner, John Sablon, says that shouldn't be on him.
In 2018, before I put over $1 million into this business, you should have told me we can't do it.
Homeowner Frank Charfers questions why government officials didn't vet the 40-year-old variance in the first place.
In this day and age, the critical thinking was lost. Yeah. When they said a 40-year variance can supersede the people here. You cannot tell the schools, the students there cannot tell there's an active shooter going on.
He says his home acts as a buffer for misfired bullets and is fed up with the noise pollution. Another neighbor says he was standing in his yard a few months ago when a stray bullet almost hit him.
Ever since then, I'm scared to take my grandkids out of my house because they're always outside my house playing.
But this homeowner says the gunshots have been going on well before the range opened back up.
There are gunshots that go off in the air all the time. Like, it's just a regular thing. Before the gun range was ever there, we bought the house in 2018. At the end of 2018, start of 2019, that was before the gun range opened.
While there were no answers today, Land Management Director Joseph Borja suggested relocating the range altogether.
I would suggest that we relocate the firing range to a Chamorro Land Trust lease near or on the raceway parcel.
In the meantime, that's going to take a long time, probably a couple of years. Am I going to be shut down that long?
Right, let us go to step one first, which is let us look at the law, look at the facts, and see what we can do to mitigate what you're experiencing right now.
But the bottom line, Sablon says every day the range is closed is revenue and rights lost. Matsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.
We have two businesses.